Hello, friends. How are we doing? I hope we are doing well. If you are new here, I am astrologer Victoria from Your Wings of Ascension, and we are looking at today's horoscope for the 15th of August of 2023. Wow, do we have a lot. It's just, man, is the universe testing us right now. It's pushing us to become the highest and most incredible version of ourselves. Honestly, I know it's a lot, friends, but what a time to be here, right? Let's break this down and see what's going on. Today, we have the Sun and Uranus that will square off officially. So this is another one of these confrontational moments where the Sun is our self, it's our ego, our identity, our life force. It is the way we consciously choose to move through life, being met with a confrontational conversation with the planet of everything and anything is going to change. So when we have Uranus, we are being asked to change. Positive aspects are a little easier. Squares that are more difficult is like, hey, your things that you ain't doing, you got to change them. And here, we're going to just light them all up so you can see them big and bold. With Uranus, though, part of this is understanding this comes from the cosmic level. This isn't just a higher spiritual plane. This is the cosmic level. So this is understanding on a huge intelligence and meaningful side of things that we have a journey of our own, we have a life of our own, and we have a mission here that our soul needs to fulfill. And because we live on Earth, because we have free will, a lot of times we get distracted from this journey and our mission. When these squares to Uranus come in, it's like, thunderbolt, change it up, baby. You got to be doing better. So this can feel very much like the whole world is out to get me. I cannot be me no matter what I do. Everything I want, everything I try, everything I do, it gets squished. Very much a theme here. This can also be a feeling of I am hating everything about my life and I need to just run away and never talk to anybody and never do anything again. Understand that along with this can be super ebbs and flows of energy level. It can be super ebbs and flows emotionally also because Venus is still here. We still have, I just wrote all over it, but we still have the square from Venus to Uranus. And we still feel, even though it's wide, the Venus squared to Jupiter. And the moon is also, I'm just making a mess. The moon is also going to square to Jupiter. So we have a lot of tension here, a lot of it. But again, if you're doing the work, if you're looking at yourself and your life honestly, and you're seeing where you need to make changes so that you can live your life in whatever way is right for you, if you're doing the work, these squares can be more of a push to do the right thing for you than this complete tower moment where the world falls down on you, right? Squares force us to take action, so we're being pushed to step into the right things for us. And with this square now to Uranus, this is officially, in my opinion, activating the kite that we talked about last week, where we have this minor grand trine. This is really hard for me to see here with Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. You get the idea, where you have this feeling like I know I need to change things in my world because it's not all working, right? This activation point of this is Neptune, so this is our higher selves. This is what we yearn for deeply in our souls. This is our spirituality. This is our creativity. We feel like I can't be this person. I can't live my truth spiritually. I can't be free to be creative, and I'm feeling the need to make the changes, and it feels good. I feel free. I feel empowered to make these changes. And then you have this grand trine above it that is from Pluto to Uranus, and then this is up with the apex energy at both Mars and Mercury. So again, this needing to have things change, this incredible connection between the planet Uranus of change and Pluto of break it down to rebuild it better, and the action point being Mercury, our mind, and Mars, we have a desire to make change. This Mercury Mars is opposing Neptune, so it's like this absolute need to be in a world that we align with spiritually. It can be like I said, purely spiritual, right? Everything may be going right, fine, and you find you're like, okay, good, life is good, but I need to pray more. I have to meditate more. You can feel this very strongly. This could be a higher consciousness awareness where you're sitting there going, I hate my job. I have been doing this job and it goes against everything that I actually believe in who I am. I gotta quit. I gotta do something else. This could be feeling completely stifled in your creativity, in your artistry, however that may come out. This kite here, this is positive. So this is pushing us into action. And then all of the other stuff we talked about, all of these squares, is like lights being shown down on what needs to change. So we know with the squares what needs to change, and then we have this positive action in the kite helping us to do it. We're going to feel this aspect for quite a while. Days we're going to be in this energy. So tap into it, all of it. So I'm going to come out and talk to you, Big Cam. Y'all know how that goes. Big Cam, big deal. What I suggest, highly suggest, is to sit down, meditate, journal, pull cards, use crystals, draw, dance, run, whatever you need to do to turn your logical mind off and let your heart and soul speak through. And then focus on what it is that you believe life is about. All around. All around. What is an ideal life for you? This includes why you're here for a job. What are you doing to contribute to the society? Not just your community, not just your country, our global society. What are you doing to make it better? What are you doing in your own personal world with your relationships to friends, family, lovers? How is that? The things need to change. Money. How are you attracting it? Where are you spending it? Creativity. Are you being creative? Are you doing something unique to you, or are you just trotting along? You know, you're doing what you need to do in your 9 to 5 to get by. Are you being true to you? Sit down and figure these things out, not from your mind, from your heart, from your intuition. Sit down and get it in your soul. Know it. And then from there, use this kite to start making changes. Implementing change is the key here, my friends. Implement the change, implement the change, implement the change. Say it 3 times. Whatever it is, no matter how big, how small, we've got to get clear on it first. So do that while all these squares are in play right now. Get clear on it. And then we can start taking action. All right? Hope this helps. I really do, because I know there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of feeling restlessness, like we need more, like everything is just not right. And this is not... Even people that are completely unaware of astrology, people in my life that are like, well, whatever, Victoria, you play with your stars. They're actually saying back the things that I know are happening. I'm like, guys, if you just sit down and you think about it. So this is a massive feeling that we've all got. And I'm hoping that I'm able to give you the tools to help you work through that. So if you have questions or you need more or whatever, please, please, please let me know. All right? As I tell you every time, you've got this. Trust your intuition, tap into your heart. You've got this. I believe in us. We've all got this. When we take responsibility for ourselves, we make the changes, we all collectively change, we all collectively upgrade. I believe it. I do. You've got this. We've got this. I love you all very much. I wish you all love and light, and I will see you again on Wednesday. New Moon Wednesday.